All right, breaking news. Yes, the BNL, yes, the Biafra Nations League has captured a strategic oil installation as Nigerian government scrambles. All right, good morning, people. Good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Expose News TV. Yes, my people, always here to give you live updates on how things they be. Going into the details without further ado. Yes, the Biafra Nations League has seized control of a major oil installation in the Niger Delta area region rather, and of course it's a major severe blow to Nigeria's economic lifeline. The attack took place in the morning as the forces overtook the facility after a brief standoff with the security personnel. My people who say you hear I'm a brief standoff, it was something that was brief and coordinated. It wasn't an anyhow thing that you would wake up to do. Okay, yes, the oil installation, which is one of the largest in the region, account for a significant portion of Nigeria's crude oil production and the revenue. The takeover has sent shockwaves. Of course, my people, you would not hear this on the news. You would not hear this anywhere at all because that is what it is. With fears of production disruption and a spike in global oil prices, experts have estimated that the halt in operations at the facility could cost the country millions of dollars in revenue daily. My people, which we know that these millions of dollars in revenue has not been even coming into the country. Things are getting worse. Where is all the money going to? Where is every income that comes into the country going into? My people, it just lets you come to a full-time understanding that everything is a complete waste of time, even if you were to allow it to keep going, if you or the production were to keep going, the country would still be wallowing in debt, and that is the truth of the matter. Okay, we continue with without wasting much of your time. It says here that the Nigerian government already grappling with the resignation of the military control and forces. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared, of course, the Biafra movement a national threat, and emergency meetings have been held to address the crisis. However, with security forces overwhelmed and demoralized, the government response has so far been limited to issuing threats of retaliation. My people, on a low key, you should just be listening to these things on a low key because the takeover, the full time takeover for the Biafra independence and freedom is as close as it can be. And I hope that you people are actually taking note and getting ready for it, because at this point, we are on the verge of creating something extraordinary. I repeat, something extraordinary that you might not be so surprised at the end, so that you would be in view of this particular movement that is taking place. He says here, of course, it is a big victory for the Biafra movement, and he says that this is just the beginning. Say the spokesperson for the B.L.A. Nigeria's stranglehold on our people and resources will end. And that is the truth of the matter. This is the aim of everything, to make sure that everything comes to an end, because these people have held down everything that sings or wallows close to the movement of the Biafra movement or anything Biafraland resources. They have held it down and have sworn life and death not to allow us move forward on any ground. And that is just the truth of the matter. They have sworn here and there to make sure that things do not work out. My people, we are not on that level of seeking to make things better or smoother. We have gone with dialogue for the longest of times and it has not worked out. My people, it is time to go towards the way that would make everybody shiver with everything that is happening, and that is just the truth of the matter. And hopefully we will get the desired response that we need. We will get the response that we need, because even at this point we are making moves. We are making big moves, and we are going to actually succeed in everything we are doing. Okay, my people, the next set of things you'll be hearing is and will be the movement upgrades, and the PM are making a full-time broadcast on everything that concerns the movement. All right, be very careful to listen attentively and enjoy. Thank you.
If you are here now from our main YouTube channel, Biafra Unite in capital letter, I want you to click the link that I have pasted in the comment section, so that you can also join us on our sister channel before I will switch off this one. You are welcome once again. I want to build my case this evening. I want to build my case moving forward. And before I start, I want us to listen to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. I've got some video clips to play for you. Like as I said, I have not come here to tell you who to follow, but based on what I will show you, based on what you will see this evening that you have never seen before, you will use your tongue and count your teeth. If you are genuine, you will know what to do and where to stand. As for me, I have seen it all. I have seen it all. I don't need any conviction. I don't need anybody to convince me. Some people say this person is paid. Some people say this one is agent of the of Nigeria. Some people say this or that. Anybody telling you that anybody is whatever without showing you evidence, look at that person very well. He or she is the real Sabo. Anybody who called another person Sabo without showing you the reason or evidence of that person being Sabo, then that person is Sabo. We started this with our whole heart. We didn't come here because we want anybody to give us whatever. That's not the reason why we come here. We came here that we may preach the gospel to mankind and to the Biafran people, that freedom may come. We came here because we want to fight for the freedom of the children of Elohim, not for whatever, not for any other thing, I can assure you. Now, I want to build my foundation. Because of the words I have received, threats, pleadings, many people have told me, Biafra Unite, please, don't speak. Don't take side. I heard you. I heard you very well. But I want you to listen to our Prime Minister, because from here, I will build my foundation.
That the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive. Nigeria have shown to be evil.
Like as I said before, I don't know what is wrong with this. I don't know what is wrong with this. Can you please, I don't know if this is still playing. I don't know what is wrong with this. Let us try it again and see if it's going to work. I don't know if it's from my network or from the software that I'm using. This is quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. Please, can you hear our PM? Are you hearing our PM? If you are hearing our PM, let me know, please. This is quite unfortunate. I don't know why it's behaving like this. Okay, if it's not playing, then I have to play it from from somewhere else, because it has to play. I must play it because I want to build my foundation moving forward. Because of the calls, text messages, and of course, the voice notes that I have received, not to involve myself in this current shenanigan that is going on right now in our land or in our midst. It is very, very imperative that I make this very broadcast and, of course, set the record straight. So please, all of you must pay attention while we take it step by step. Our Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, has a lot of things to say. And because we do not pay attention, most of the times when he come online and speak, we just listen to whatever he want to say at that very point in time and let it go. Because we knew, because we know that he will still come out to speak again tomorrow. So we believe in living at the moment. We believe in living at the moment. We don't believe in, revisiting or trying to remember what has happened in the past. The only thing we do is whichever one that suits us, we use it. We use the one that suits us. But the one that doesn't suit us, we throw it in the bin. That is who we are, and that is what we have always done. But I want to tell you, my wonderful people of Biafra, this evening, that time has passed when this type of thing or life will continue within our midst. So pay attention while I play this to all of you.
I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive. Nigeria have shown to be evil for decades, and in all this evil of Nigeria.
Did you hear him? He said, in the absence of good men, the evil men will thrive. Evil will thrive. In the absence of good men, evil will thrive. Let me play it again.
I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence,
the evil will only thrive when good men keep quiet. This very word from the Prime Minister of B.L.A, i.e. His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, means the whole world to me. When good men keep quiet, evil will thrive. So inasmuch as I have counted myself, I do not need your validation to know that I'm a good person. Inasmuch as I have counted myself as a good person, it is very, very imperative that I speak up, I lend my voice, that evil may not thrive within our midst. Very, very important, especially when I have seen things going left, when I have seen things going south. You do not expect somebody like me to keep quiet and watch this kind of a thing to continue. I know how hard I fought before we got to where we are today. Those of you who have been here for long will bear me witness of this. Now, let me play it for the last time, and then we move to the main thing that has brought us here this evening. Pay attention.
I want to let you know that the evil will only strive when good men keep quiet and silent. In the absence of good men, the evil men will always strive. Nigeria have shown to be evil for decades, and in all this.
Have you heard it? So for those of you who have told me to keep quiet, not to speak, simply because you know what my word can do, you know what my broadcast can do, you know what my expositions can do, you know what my voice can do in this very fight for freedom, especially in this critical time that the Prime Minister of B.L.A is not around. You all know, all of you sending me voice notes, messages, threatening me not to speak up. You all know what my activities or my voice can do moving forward in this very critical time. Therefore, for the fact that the PM, His Excellency Ekpasimon Njoko, has told me that if I keep quiet, the evil will thrive in our midst, I have found it very, very imperative to come out here this evening to speak to humanity. Now, let us begin. Let me play this one again and see if it's going to play, or else I will bring it to the other side.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Number 9, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rested in the bosom of fools. When you expect the Biafra government and myself to act on certain issues, we don't delve into things with our anger. We take our time. But when we start, the entire world will know that we have started.
Let me take that again because this is very, very important. This word is for me. For those of you who have been waiting to hear from Biafra Unite since all these shenanigans and gossip began, this very word from our Prime Minister is actually for, in fact, is strictly for you. This word of our PM is strictly for you. Yes. Let me play it again, then we move.
Rested in the bosom of fools. When you expect the Biafra government and myself to act on certain issues, we don't delve into things with our anger. We take our time. But when we start, the entire world will know that we have started.
When you expect Biafra Unite to delve into issues, we don't move or delve into issues with anger or emotions. We take our time. I study things. I don't move immediately. I take my time, make my research. And when I move, when I start, the whole world will know that Biafra Unite has come. The same way it is hitting on the hearts of all the evil men and women that have come to destroy the struggle and destroy our freedom. And of course, Mazi Simon Ekpa himself, our Prime Minister. As I'm speaking right now, they are panicking and they are hiding in their kitchen, and some of them in their wives' blanket. But I can never spare you. I can never spare you. For this one, this very one, you people have touched the tail of a lion. Therefore, this evening, Ngabo no Tony Mafia. Ngemegini, Abo no to ni mafia without mercy. I don't care whatever they have said already on the social media. It is none of my business. Truth exalt the nation. Exalt the nation. Truth exalt the nation. And of course, if truth exalts the nation, you already know what lies can do to a nation. Those who know how to paint words, trying to make it sound like truth. This evening, the Biafran people will know which one is the truth and which one is lies. Pay attention. I am taking you to somewhere, my beloved, wonderful people of Biafra. Now, I am building my foundation. Remember, we have not even started. We haven't started. If occasion demands we to be here for 3 hours today or this evening, we will be here for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on what the occasion demands. I am not in a hurry. So if you are in a hurry, please just try and leave whatever business or whatever you want to do moving forward. Let us finish this one, because we are talking about the freedom of the Biafran people. I have a lot of things to show you, and I don't even know how to start, because isi jurumu, I have seen a lot already. And I did not come here this evening to laugh or smile with anybody. Ekugomia before, Imalu, that copy Jenyamu Miri, Bawaya this evening. Now, let me begin with this. Remember, like as I said before, I was live here on Friday. You all understand what I said. I told our people that those who are fighting, I don't know why you're fighting. I don't know what you are fighting for, but please, 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 and please, call a cabinet meeting. Invite me to this cabinet meeting. Let me hear from the horse's mouth, so that everybody will be there and speak for themselves. I will issue my word. I will advise and also plead for forgiveness for anyone who has wronged each other. I will plead on their behalf, so that peace would reign, and we will join hands together and move the Biafra forward, especially in this critical time. And I also say, unless if you are not genuine in heart to fight for the freedom of Biafra, I made it clear that unless you are not genuine in heart. When I said that, I waited that Friday, end of that Friday, the next day on Saturday, Monday, and then a Biafran man that I usually listen to, a Biafran man that I give so much respect. I listen to him so much. I always take his advice. Called me on phone, who is not even in this whole thing, who doesn't show anything in the public, who is not in the government, not anything, but he supports Biafra from the depth of his heart. He called me on phone. Remember, I told you that I don't want to receive any call from these people who are fighting. I only want a meeting. I said I only wanted a meeting whereby I will be there and listen to all people. I waited at the end of that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No invitation, no call, nobody sent me anything. On Monday, then that very Biafran man called me on phone we began to speak. He told me he has heard a lot of things, and some people say that I am among those who want to bring fight in Biafra government. I said, like, seriously? I said, anyway, I don't have anything to say. I asked him, did you in any way listen to my broadcast that I made on Friday? He said no, that he did not listen to the broadcast. I said, before you make any comment, because he wanted to say something, I told him, before you say anything, kindly go and watch that very broadcast. Then if you still have time, because it was late already when we were having that conversation, I told him, if you still have time, kindly call me back so that we can talk. If you don't have time, then we can talk tomorrow. But first of all, before you make comments, since you have already had people saying that I'm among those who want to bring fight in the government, go and listen to my broadcast. Unless if the person said that there is another meeting, they had me saying whatsoever or doing whatsoever, then they should bring evidence. But if not, if it's only for my broadcast, go and watch my broadcast and then come back and let me know. He took his time, went to the platform, watched my broadcast, and then he called me back immediately without wasting any time. We began to speak. We spoke for quite some time, and then he told me, I know that you have called for him, you have asked them to call for a cabinet meeting and invite you. But please, my brother, do not wait for that meeting. I know he will be listening to this very broadcast. I'm very, very certain he will be listening right now. He told me, my brother, don't wait for that meeting. You gave them 1 week, which should be expiring coming Friday. But I want to advise you, because I know who you are and I know what you have done in this very struggle. Please call that meeting by yourself. Call the meeting by yourself. If you can call the CEO, CSO, sorry, if you can call the CSO, Ngozi Rabeze, and the Finance Minister, Ogenkere, call them and have talk with them. Have this meeting with them and try and find a way to resolve matters. Because the man trusts me so much, he knows what I can do. I listened to him. I said, anyway, you have spoken very well. And I have never doubted your word before, because almost all the advices you have given me have all turned out to be good ones. So I will try all my possible best to call for the meeting. Then, before that very moment, that very Friday that I made that very broadcast, that very Friday, a call came to my phone. Though I did not pick the call, when that call came to my phone, I will show you screenshot. What you are seeing right now is directly from WhatsApp, but I will show you the screenshot of what I'm talking about right now. So, he told me, call them. I said, okay. That very Friday before the broadcast, that call came because I have limited the way I receive calls this time around. So I did not pick the call, as I have not picked call from other people. And then the number sent me a message. The number said, COS, call me. Call me, COS. I will show you a screenshot for evidence. Then, when I saw the number, because I did not have the COS number before, I've never spoken to Dr. Ngozi Rabeze before on telephone. I did not have her number. Until when I saw that message, then I saved the number. So, but I did not call, because I made it clear that very Friday evening that I don't want to speak to people because I've already received a lot of calls from different camps. So for these two people, for me, as far as I'm concerned, what I want is for them to come together. Let them speak to us. Let them pour out their heart so that we know where it pains them. So that anybody who is alleging anything against one another, that person will be able to defend his or herself at that very point in time, at that very moment. Not that you call me, you tell me your own side of the story, and then condemn another person, and then that another person calls me and tell me his or her own side of the story in order to condemn the other person. Then you are making my job very, very difficult. And as DBU number, I cannot render judgment with the word of, or when I hear from one person alone. Anything I hear from this one, I hear from the other one without them being present is a gossip to me. Because you are calling when anybody will keep are they possible? So when you're telling me something about another person and that person is not there, is a gossip, and I don't entertain that. So what I did after listening to that very Biafran elder, who I respect so much, what I did was to call, not to call, I sent a voice note. I'll be showing you everything and also playing them. I sent a voice note to the COS. I also sent a voice note to the finance minister. Okay, now I'll be playing the voice note that I sent to them, respectively, because I sent two different voice notes